stress-free, leave your cares at home. Leave your cares at home. Do your two-step, get your groove on. This is feel good music, you can move on. Relax, stress-free, leave your cares at home. Leave your cares at home.
Yep. Check the sound effects there. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's your man, the homesick Buckeye is in the building, buddy. It is a Tuesday. Did you miss me? I hope you missed me. I hope somebody missed me. I hope you missed me. Well, it was an eventful time off there. But before we get into all that, we've got Quack Quack Heart Attack in the building. What's going on, Rick? Charger Mopar. He is here. He is here with Milton. I was telling him, I'm like, that cat is getting to me. He looks like a baby panther.
The little black menace. He's my little companion. He's sitting next to me. Can't see him, but he's falling asleep. And I was actually here going through some of my old books. I got my old photo album from the 1980s. And yeah, I got a bunch of junk in here. They've been remodeling the junior high, so I've been bringing home all kinds of junk from the days before I was carnivore.
Yes. Well, that's I'm sure that walk down memory lane is quite impressive.
Oh, yeah.
We can use a walk down memory lane, man, because you got more old stuff in there than the Smithsonian. I'm just
well, that's the funny thing. See, I find pictures of me when I was younger.
Yeah, look at that. Look at Milton. Boy, Milton was was just a young thing.
That was my first cat.
Yeah, so on behalf of the world, I would like to say thank you for getting rid of the creepy mustache. I would like to say everybody in the world thanks you for that.
When I turned 30, I got rid of it. People said I either look like a cop or a porn star.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, you in the white van with the creepy mustache, man. There's no good can come from that. It's a lifetime of problems. It's just
yeah, but by the time I turned 30, it was gone.
Yeah, there you go. Look at you. Looking dapper and professional. Is that an Oldsmobile or something there?
Yeah, it's one of my Chargers.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why my channel was called Charger Mopar.
Yeah, I see that now. Hey, look at you.
Hazard.
Yep. Well, my vacation time was some good, some bad. Shout out to everybody I met at the meetup. It was really cool to meet everybody and mix and mingle with everybody. We all know how that is. If you haven't been to a meetup or any kind of event, you should definitely go. It's a lot of fun. Family, just love in the air. Everybody's having a great time, listening to the stories and the victories. And it's just a great atmosphere, great thing. So shout out to all the folks that put that together. And shout out to all the folks I met there. It was a good time. And hey, listen, a little bit of bad. We were there. I was supposed to have dinner with some friends Thursday night. I won't mention their name because I looked on their Facebook and I didn't see any mention of this, but one of my friends had a stroke while I was there in Columbus and went to see him at the hospital. And hey, you guys know, I gave him the business. I gave him that work, family. I told him the Reverend came out. Yep. I love that. What's that castor oil cough syrup? He had a cough back in 1973. Yeah, 79. So yeah, we gave him the business and we gave him the Reverend came out and I told my man, I said, hey, this is a warning shot. You gotta get on the right path here. So hopefully he'll do it. And hopefully that'll be the last of any heart attacks or strokes for my man. But shout out to them if they happen to be watching. Love you guys and wish you all the best. Let's see who's in the building here. Let's see who's here. Oh, Sandy is here. Looking forward to it. Good to see you, beloved. Bill says, can't stay, so sing all you want. Well, won't you stay just a little bit longer? No, I don't blame you. Got better things to do. Brian is here. What's going on, fly fisherman? Hope the grill is good and hot. That's
Or
right.
the
Make anything on a cold grill.
or the engine.
Yep. Uh, says hi and bye. Appreciate you, Bill, coming by to say hey to us. And we have George Good Enough. Had the pleasure of being invited to the Sunday school, Carnivore Sunday School. Had a lot of fun with Stephanie and John and George. Mediocre. I mean, good enough. So I told him, I said, I love your name, man. I guess George Average, George Mediocre. None of those things really quite rang a bell. So he's like, George Good Enough. I said, you can put that, either way. You can call yourself Good Enough George. And it's the same thing. I'm telling you, I love it. A lot of creativity. I like creativity in that name. Oh, so BK is here. Hello there, beloved. Hi from my graveyard shift in Belgium. Yeah, well, it's night somewhere there. It's night here too. Dr. Nelson. Got to hang out with old Doc there in Columbus. Always great to hang out with Doc. Everybody's favorite Vasquez.
I hung out with him a little bit this afternoon.
Oh, there you go. He was down Miami way.
No, we just did online. They had.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my time is coming up. He's got me in the 3:00. The 3:00 stream. I can't remember what day. It's coming up this month in the next week or two there. So we'll be there. So
I'll be looking for it.
Yeah, Doc's the best. Rick, hi, Rick and Russ. With Coach Eatons. Love that. Good to see you. Glad you are here. Charlie, man, I've had me with you. Dark Carnivore's in the building. Lewis is here. Good to see you, brother. Glad you're here. Lizzie, hello there, my dear. Good to see you. Glad you made it. Crank is in the building, making an early appearance. Love that. Main runner. Good to see you, beloved. Karen P., Florida Sunshine.
Oh.
Good to see you. So look, it's Russ. She said, "Listen, I'm here for Rick too. I'm here for Rick too. I don't blame you, Karen." Oh, I love that. It says, "Welcome back." Yes, I'm glad to be back. We missed you, Russ. Who is we, Sandy? You gotta, I think you missed me. I don't know. I love it. Yeah, I need this stream as much as you guys do. I miss it too. So it says, I would send you 2K to see you back. Hey, well, listen, if you're trying to pay to play, I can miss more often if you pay that kind of money. It's like, hey, sorry, folks, I won't be here next week. BK has made me an offer I cannot refuse. Lori is here. Hello there, beloved. Good to see you. So glad you're here with us. Oh, look at that. It's my wonderful sister, Laura. Laura's in the chat. Good to see you, sis. I talked to her while I was off. And she's doing well. She'll be here next week for ridiculousness and such. So that's awesome. Carnivore Junkie says, howdy, y'all. I guess they're in Texas somewhere. I missed you, Russ. Glad you're back. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Meathead is here. Kurt?
Hey, Kurt.
Listen, I'll get into that a little bit later. I'll wait. I'll wait for my comments for Kurt and Amy if they're around here somewhere. No Slow says that Rick used to be in the YMCA. No, but he was in the Village People. He was the policeman. And they kicked him out because he only ate meat. And that's, So there you go. Yeah, Meathead says, hey.
Hey. Good that you're here.
Yes, folks are talking about my buddy that has said, yes, I listen. I gave him the business. Trust me. He knows everything. Justin says, Rick and Russ quacking and serenading the audience. Good to see you, Justin. Appreciate you being here. Smooth says, greetings, everybody. Mudbone Larry. Good to see you. Sandy says, you sound tired tonight. I don't think I've been so insulted in all my life. I don't. No. I feel okay. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'm a little bit tired. Busy day at work. And but I feel pretty good. George says you're giving me some great ideas, Russ. Be careful. It's my ideas. Yeah, be careful with that. Jeffy is here. Good evening, beloved. Good to see you. Glad you are here with us. Yeah. So that's what I meant. Village people. Was he the village people? That's funny. Maddox says, is your friend doing keto as well, Rick? I don't know if they mean the cat or what.
Cat's a carnivore.
The cat is a carnivore. Everything in his house is carnivore. His couch is carnivore. His encyclopedia is a carnivore. Everything in there has meat.
Except my truck runs on seed oils.
Yes, there you go. Burn them up. That's the best thing to do. That is the best thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the cat is definitely Now, you feed the cat chicken and fish and stuff like that, or you just feed the cat whatever you eat, cooked or
whatever
raw?
I eat. Ground beef. Of course, I haven't had beef for a while because it's too expensive. I got pork. I got chicken, iguana, duck, whatever I got. He always wants a piece of it. There's my first cat from 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, seems like you have a type there, Rick. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true. My best cats, but I got other ones. I got orange cats and gray cats and all kinds of cats.
Attention, all Miami residents. If you're missing a black cat, yes, we might know where it is. BK says, I would love to see Rick catching an iguana on his bicycle rides.
I got a roadkill iguana. I made a video
trying to get the man killed. Yeah. That is you.
I've always been the same. I don't change.
I love that. Well, it was an opening weekend of college football. And I don't know if it will happen or not, but usually around this time of year, my Buckeye brother, semi-retired Bob, makes an appearance on the show. I don't know if that will happen. That's the thing about this show. There's no telling what's going to happen. It's always an adventure. But my Buckeyes were looking pretty good, and I was excited about that. And I'm going to say something that I've only said maybe 2 or 3 times in my life. And that is, I was rooting for Notre Dame. I'm almost ashamed to say it out loud. I really am. It's not something I'm proud of. It really is not something that I'm proud of, ladies and gentlemen, that I was rooting for Notre Dame. But for nefarious reasons, I want Notre Dame to have a great season. I want them to make the playoffs so that hopefully my Buckeyes can crush the dreams of every Notre Dame fan. That is really that is what I want to happen. I was rooting for them. I want them to be undefeated. I wanted them to be like number 2 so that hopefully we can get to the playoffs and just crush them. Just beat them down. Give them a good Buckeye beat down. So I don't know if that will happen or not. But I'm talking a lot of trash. I really am talking a lot of trash. I really hope I don't have to eat those words. But I feel pretty confident that if my Buckeyes do get beat, it won't be by the Fighting Irish. I'm pretty sure about that. So, we'll see. It's a long season. A lot of things can happen, injuries, all that. So we got any other college football fans? Lizzie says, "Yep." Jeffy says, "I'm so happy for you and Bob. How about LSU? We got some LSU fans in there. I think Lizzie's an LSU fan. She's got there. Yeah, the Tigers. They looked okay. They were whooping up on people. So, let's see. Manic says, "How old carnivore are you?" Manix looks like that they might need to get hooked on phonics. I don't know what this means, Manix. How long have you been carnivore? Maybe Rick, they're asking you, or
Well, it
well,
could be, or how old are you? I mean, I've been carnivore since '83, and I'm 57 years old.
yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, listen, I have to admit I was rooting for that. I really was. I have no allegiance to any Florida team here. I'm not. I'm here. I live here, but I'm not from here. So Seminoles, Hurricanes, Gators, Jaguars, all of it. Take it all away. I don't have any.
I like gators when they're cooked.
Yeah, there you go.
Gator tail.
Yeah. Let's see. Movie Ghost is here.
Hey, Aaron.
Hello there, Aaron. Good to see you. Manic says Dr. William Lee says getting fat starts in the tongue. It's the one gets big first with visceral fat, and then they start struggling with sleep apnea. What do you think about this, guys? Well, I am about the last person you would want to talk to about any type of medical advice. I don't know much about sleep apnea, but maybe we'll get somebody in the chat that can answer that, or somebody will pop on that can answer that. Because this show is, we try our best not to learn anything. We do our very best. Speaking of not learning anything, look who it is, everybody. It's Kelly. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I got my second wind. I was a pretty pooped earlier. I was taking a nap because I was doing some work outside, removing mulberry trees away from a barn loft.
Oh, well, there you go. That sounds
Tree trimming?
Yeah.
Tree removing.
Oh, okay. You got tree spade?
Well, I just used my Sawzall, and since there were small trees, there were very small trees, get them before they're too big. I went ahead and I used my Sawzall, and I had one of those pruning blades that Milwaukee's offer. So that's what I used to remove them. And then figure out safely how to kill them so they won't come back.
I love that. Well, do you know anything about sleep apnea, Kelly? Do you know anything about that?
Well, I'm sure I had it. I was never diagnosed and never had a sleep study, but I do know that I had it, and where people noticed I'll snore, and then all of a sudden I'll hold my breath, and they thought I'll quit breathing, and all of a sudden I start breathing. So yeah, I've been through that, but never was diagnosed.
I gotcha. Cranky says, in my opinion, getting fat starts on the tongue. There you go.
I don't even know what fat is.
I don't know if your tongue gets fat first. That's a very good question.
I don't snore.
I've been told I snore a little bit. Sometimes I sound like a full-grown bear. Sometimes I sound like a little baby bear.
My dad was the one that used to snore all the time. I don't. I've set up a camera at night. Don't snore.
Booby Goat says, my son had sleep apnea. He had very enlarged tonsils with tons of tonsil stones. They had to be removed. Tonsil stones?
Those are those stinky little white things. I used to get them when I was a kid.
I've never heard of such a thing. I've heard of kidney stones. I've heard of gallstones. I've heard Papa was a rolling stone. But I have never heard of tonsils.
I used to get those all the time when I chewed tobacco about 6 years ago. I used to get them all the time, really bad, and
Hmm.
they stink really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are things that are on your tonsils,
They're little white
inside
things.
your tonsils.
Yeah, they're little white things that comes out of your tonsils like a stone. It's like a little hard, kind of like a soft, hard pebble that comes out. And sometimes it can be big, sometimes they can be little. And I remember I used to get them a lot, and now I don't get them at all.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. This is a whole new thing. I've never heard of such a thing. I've never had a stone in my throat. I had strep throat one time, and
I got that when I was a kid a lot.
I had some discoloration, but I have never had a tonsil stone. Yeah, that's an amazing thing.
They smell like
Hey,
a dead animal.
only on the Keto Cookout, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't want to learn anything tonight, but I learned a thing. I learned about tonsil stones, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it.
They're the nastiest little things.
Yeah. Bob is here. Says I was pretty fat, but I didn't have any sleep apnea. Yeah,
Bob was showing pictures of himself yesterday. He looked totally different when he was fat.
Yeah. Danny and Boss. Hello there. Good to see you. I don't think I said hey to you. Scooby Dog says I thought my tongue was looking a little wide yesterday. Yes, that's right. Yes, I've lost weight in my tongue. That's what people say. Oh, you feel lost weight? Yes, my earlobes and my tongue are thinner than they've ever been. So, Timid. Good evening there, beloved. Good to see you. Glad you are here. And because actually I have heard something about the tongue getting fat, but I really don't know anything that. Yeah, anything that obstructs the airway could be a problem. Different causes. Yeah, I thought when they're talking about visceral fat, I thought they were talking much more like vital organs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, things like that. Is when around the midsection is what I think most people, when they talk about visceral fat, is what they're talking about. I've never heard anybody talking about the tongue.
I do know that now, since I've been carnivore, I don't hardly snore. My daughter says I don't hardly snore. Like there's only the couple times that I woke myself up is because I would relax and I take a little nap in my recliner and my neck will be in a wrong position where I cut my airwave off and wake up that way. And then I hear myself.
You probably had a pain in the neck too.
Not bad. But
speaking of pain in the neck, look who it is, everybody. You see how I set that up? Did you see what I did there? Did you see what I did there, Kelly?
Pain in the neck?
Yeah.
Really? Really? That's how you're going to play this?
It's the coffee cup mic.
My dearly beloved Amy is here with us. Last time you were under the weather. I think.
Yes, I'm much better now. I'm feisty. Back to my feisty self.
Yes. Well, listen, don't get out of control here. I've been dying to kick somebody out of this room for quite a while now. No shot. So how are you, my dear?
I'm doing awesome. Just got off another live stream with Target Prime Rib. So I'm like, well, I'm all set up with all my gear, so why not?
That's right. Jersey Tom, maybe he'll pop over here. Is it over, or you just were on there for a minute?
Me? Oh yeah, it's over.
Oh,
I saw it earlier.
You know, I'm that talented. I can be in 2 live streams at the same time.
Sure, of course you can. Of course you can. I believe in you. I have witnessed your greatness. I have witnessed.
No.
Well, that's great. So you missed my you missed my Notre Dame baby rant. You missed it.
What, that we lost to Miami this weekend?
Yes, it was just a minute. Yes, and I said something, and I it hurts me to my soul to have to say this again. I mean, I gotta just hold on. Give me a minute.
Where'd you go? What is Rick holding up to the camera?
I had to get my Rick has been doing his own thing over there in the top right. So, this is that's why he's here, man. He's just nonstop entertainment. Well, I said this earlier, and I can't. It burns coming out of my mouth that I was rooting for Notre Dame. Okay, I was rooting for Notre Dame. Yeah, I
No,
have
you
no.
weren't.
I was.
Said he was.
Hey, listen, I don't lie. I steal, but I don't lie.
You said it a few minutes ago.
Yes, I will steal from you, but I would listen. I will lie for you before I lie to you. Okay, I'm just telling you, I'm not a liar. So I was rooting for. I have no allegiance to any Florida team. I don't care anything about any of them. I'm not from here. But the reason I was rooting for Notre Dame is because as I said, I wanted them to have a perfect, undefeated season so that hopefully my Buckeyes could crush your dreams in the playoffs. That's why I was rooting for Notre Dame. And I can see you're not amused by that.
No, because you want to do exactly the same thing that happened last year in the playoff.
Yes, that's what I want. Yes, I wanted you to win. I want you to win all your games. And I'm just hoping that you're undefeated when we play, whenever, so we can just stomp you like a roach. Yes, that's it.
I have a customer who is also a Buckeye fan, and he harasses me as well every day when we talk on the phone. And I remind him, because I work in IT, that my Notre Dame education is what fixes his problems on a daily basis.
Yes.
Rick's over there.
I have no problem with that. We're not talking about the education. We're talking about the football team. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have no doubt it's an outstanding place to learn. Not learn how to win championship football games, but you can learn everything else. Right? I'm talking too much trash. Okay. Really. I really am.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm gonna
We got
stop.
Rick's up there disgusted, making duck noises.
Yeah, Rick would try to eat a football if he probably so. He probably he probably would think it was some type of
It is pig skin, right?
it has a tough skin like an iguana. Yeah, that's right. He'd be looking to cut the heart out of it and eat it whole. That's what he would do. So what about you, Kelly? Do you like football?
I'll watch it every now and then. I used to watch it, but I haven't watched big on sports. Now I'll go into town in the wintertime and I'll support my local junior college basketball team, Greyhounds. That's where I graduated, Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Missouri. So I will watch their basketball, but other than that, I don't watch much sports anymore. I used to watch it quite a bit. There's a few times I went to a St. Louis Cardinals game a few times, but that's because it was a free company outing and the company took care of it and we got good seats, but we hadn't had that in a couple years. And I'm not going to pay bougie, expensive tickets just to go watch a game and go watch the Cardinals lose because they hadn't played very good in the last couple of years.
There's only one sport I like.
Iguana hunting?
What's that?
Well, iguana hunting's not a sport. I don't think.
The way you described it, it is.
No, I like bowling. In fact, I got bowling lanes in storage, and I got 2 pin setters.
Look at that.
When I move and I got the space, I'd like to set it up. And when you come over to my place, you can have a bowling party.
There you have it. Scooby the dog says, "Good evening, Rick. Charging up our other guy and chat friends." I love that. Other guy. That's our guy, Kelly.
Oh, I need to get the duck pin machine. That's what I need for bowling.
Yeah, that's big on the East Coast. That duck pin is like the little miniature pin. Frankie says, "My dad got salivary gland stones when I was in high school. His jaw swelled up twice as big." Yeah, I've never heard of these things. Thank the Lord. I mean, tonsil stones and salivary gland stones, man. What are you guys people eating? Gravel? I mean, I don't know what you can eat. Are you eating sand? I mean, what can you eat to make all these stones?
Oh, wow.
That was part of my setup.
Jimmy says, "I've been carnivore for 10 years. I occasionally wake myself up. I wonder who's doing that." Yeah. Rattling the windows. Oh my God. Let's see here.
Well, for Missouri, for our sport, we could do toboggan. I got plenty of hills if we can get the snow.
There you go.
Well, we need to exercise our tongue. I wonder how we do it. Yes, tongue hula hoops. Yes, they have hula hoops. It's a family show, man. It's a family show. Let's see here.
You need to know my secret for pulling out small trees.
He has,
I got Bob.
he has a team of ducks, ladies and gentlemen. You like a dog sled? He has a duck sled.
No, I got Bob.
Just mush.
I got little Bob to do it for me.
You have a what?
Little Bob.
Oh, a bobcat?
Yeah. My video. You ever saw the video with little Bob?
I don't remember.
Put a chain around it and pull it out with a bobcat.
Yeah, I now that you mention it, I do think.
I wish I could have done it with these trees. I have a tractor, but these trees ain't going to come out. And matter of fact, I cut these trees down, but 3 years ago, and they came back at a vengeance. And I mean, they were bigger than the last tree. And I'm like, no way, these are gone. I'm getting rid of them. And you can never get rid of mulberries. It's like, how in the world, how do these things grow so fast and get so quick here? I asked my mom that today. It's like, how do these trees grow this quick? And how do they get here just mysteriously show up?
Birds drop the seeds. I got one here.
Susan, hello there, beloved. She says, I heard inflammation is reduced in your mouth, tongue, and uvula. That's what improves snoring, better airflow. Well, there you go. We have so many smart people in the chat that know the answers to questions. Someone asked a question about sleep apnea. And I said, God help you if you are looking to me for answers about that stuff. There's Jersey Tom. We were just talking about you, brother. Russ, do you lie about stealing? No, hey, don't leave your wallet around me. I'm just telling you. Okay. Frankie says, according to AI, the back third of the tongue is the early indicator of visceral fat and can obstruct the airway during sleep. See, we have the smartest folks, and it all balances out because we have the dumbest host. See how that works out? We have morons hosting the show. That's right. We have the smart people listening to the show. That's what you call balance, ladies and gentlemen. Only on the Keto Cookout. So there you go. There's your answer, I think. Mannix, hopefully that helped you.
So I got something to say about this because I was just telling my story, but part of that was I was diagnosed with severe sleep apnea. My AHI was 70, which is off the charts, which means I stopped breathing 70 times in 1 hour. And so I would go to like these church.
Hold on a second. Hold on. What is it? Okay, you had a 70. What does it go up to? 50? I mean, it's on a scale of 1 to 50. You had a 70.
I don't know. All I know is when I had my sleep apnea test, and obviously I was 110 pounds heavier at the time, it was supposed to be a 2-night test, right? You go the first night, they observe you all night. Then you go back the second night and they put a machine on you. I went to bed at midnight and they woke me up at 1 a.m. They're like, ma'am, we can't let you sleep any longer. It's dangerous. I'm like, what do you mean it's dangerous? I've slept like this
every night. Yeah.
They woke me up from sleep, would not let me sleep. And then next thing you know, they're putting this mask on me. And so now I've lost 110 pounds. Do I think it's better? Absolutely. Do I think it's totally gone? No. And the reason why not is because I'm married. And if I forget to wear my sleep apnea machine, I'll feel this hand come over and say, put your mask on. So my husband like taps me and says, you're snoring, put your mask on.
Oh, that's funny. That is the craziest thing, man. We had to wake you up to keep you alive. You're going to die in your sleep. Actually, we don't care if you die in your sleep, man. You just can't do it here. You have to do it at home.
My husband never said anything, but my church friends, when I went to an overnight church retreat, was like, you realize you gurgle, right? And I'm like, what? Like, You stop breathing and you gurgle.
Wow.
Maybe it was dangerous.
Yeah, well, it's like, what, I have to turn into a vampire or something here? It's like, man, we have a gentleman that's going to bite you here. You're going to turn into a vampire. That's the bad news. The good news is you're going to sleep great. Actually, you really won't sleep at all when we're done with you. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. So were you tired and stuff when you were waking up, or was it like?
Oh, that's not even the half of it. I had 8 car accidents during this time that I had such severe.
So you had no sleep and you're a bad driver. I mean, what? This is like, what?
I have not had an accident since I was properly treated for sleep apnea. I think I was just driving around like a zombie all the time.
So you were falling asleep at the wheel, just smashing into people. I mean, it's like, honey, I'm going to the store. It's like, you know, you just hear glass. Next thing you know, you hear glass.
So the last accident that I had, this is great. I hit my husband's parked car at the end of the driveway.
Oh my goodness.
So that was it. And then I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. But yeah, so I was backing up and the back windows were foggy and I forgot his car was at the end of the street and I just backed right into it. And we had 2 insurance claims. I'm surprised we didn't get dropped from that accident.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like there was something, you're missing something more than a good night's sleep. I'm just saying, it might have been you're missing a couple of screws. I'm just saying, I'm not a licensed professional, but yeah, you know, insert Notre Dame joke here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I won't do it.
They don't teach you how to drive there. I'm just saying that.
Yes, or how to sleep. Well,
no,
I would say that I'm so happy for the entire world that you got your sleep disorder healed, so that yes, the world is safer.
Me too.
Like the world is a better place, literally, since you started sleeping well.
Glad I drive a van.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why I have a truck.
Yeah,
it's why I have a husband with a CDL. He's driving Miss Amy.
Yeah.
He's got a big truck.
Yeah, you're on a long trip. You're going to sleep while she's driving. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to wake up. Next person you see will be Jesus. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Stays away.
Look who it is, everybody. It's Jersey time, Tiger Prime Rib has made an appearance. Yes, nice of you to join us, brother.
Long time no see.
Yes.
Yes, I heard that you were on a stream there with Amy, and guys wrapped it up and came over to visit. I love it.
Yep.
Amy was just telling us
for anybody else.
She was just telling us what a fantastic driving record she has.
I have 0 points on my license right now.
Yes.
My last accident was in 2010.
But her nickname is Crash, so I'll leave it up to you. What Crash and Keto Amy? That's what we're gonna call it. That's your new name. Yeah. There you go. I love it.
Well, a lot of people used to call me Slim. You know.
No. Jimmy says, I will finally admit I taught higher ed athletes for 25 years. You're welcome, Big Ten. By the way, I got out before it got crazy. Yeah,
Milton. No.
Jimmy says, Russ, any pics from your trip? That would be a negative, Ghost Rider. I'm very easily distracted. Now, there are pictures of me from my trip taken by people who are very good at that sort of thing. I don't know how many. I must have taken 100 pictures. So I'm sure there will be pictures of me circling around in these YouTube streets. I know Bob has some, and again, Doc Nelson, I think, has some, whatever. But no, I just get distracted, and I'm a terrible, terrible documenter of things. I'm just the worst. I'm too busy talking, and laughing and people are talking to me. It's just like on the stream. I try to keep up with the chat. I'm trying to listen to people. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to read the chats. I'm trying to put the chats up. I can't do all of it. I mean, listen, I'm a lot dumber than I look. These glasses, they trick everybody. I do the best I can. Sorry, no pics or videos.
And there's Milton.
Yes.
There he is.
Hey, Milton.
I appreciate that, Kurt. I appreciate you not being offended at my Notre Dame comments and still asking people to smash the like button and show us some love. I appreciate that. You are just a heck of a guy.
I already smashed it, but I broke my thumb doing it. So.
There you go. Let's see here. Danny says, when I used to eat carbs, I think my tongue was fat. I used to snort and would sometimes feel it when speaking. Yeah, there clearly must be something to it.
Fatty tongue. Dr. Berry talks about that all the time.
I'm sorry, he talks about what? Fatty tongue?
Fatty tongue, yeah. He talks about that your tongue can get fat.
Oh, I never heard him say that. There you go. Must have missed those. Manic says, is the food enough? If apocalypse zombie starts, we'll have to eat plants and fruits. I don't know about the apocalypse, but that's what I says. A sleep apnea mask, how romantic. Yes, that's
no,
right.
it's not.
I was going to say it's a family show. The next question, logical question, is how many times does he roll over and say, take the mask off? That's
It's like being on the space shuttle.
yeah. There you go.
The ground control.
Yes, I feel like I mean, I thought
they're not very attractive.
Sleeping
I'm not gonna lie, it's not sexy.
Listen, hey, Charlie might like that sort of thing. He's a big Star Wars fan, man. It's just like,
I'm your father.
I'm sleeping next to Darth Vader.
Next time I come on, I'm gonna wear my mask.
That's how you feel when you wear it.
Hey, listen, be careful about that because you do it. I might make you do it all the time. I was like, nope, you can't come on unless you wear your mask.
I don't have one anymore, so I can't.
Oh, I did see something kind of cool. Maybe this is old. I had never seen it before, but they have Chomp's meat snack commercials with kids. Have any of you guys seen those lately during the football games and stuff?
No, I haven't.
I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, how many times do you see them advertising Lucky Charms and Trick cereal and all the garbage and junk food, potato chips and all that stuff. And they had Chomp's commercials with showing kids eating the meat snacks. So I'm like,
that's awesome.
Somewhere there's a vegetarian that's writing a letter. I can tell you, there's an angry vegan starting an email campaign against the networks. It's like, so, but yes, you used to see beef commercials a long time ago. Remember beef? It was for dinner. You used to see the Slim Jim commercials, although that's kind of meat-ish. But it's like I said, maybe I don't know. But I was happy to see something, especially with kids in the commercial, enjoying meat snacks and not tater tots and Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Not even a Hot Pocket is. Ugh.
Nasty, man-made sandwich.
Kind of like a burrito.
Duck food.
Ham and cheese and pizza were my favorites.
The other thing is I wouldn't really call it homemade or handmade. It's like all machine made if you think about it.
I don't even
What do
call
I
it
know?
duck food. I'd be afraid to feed a
If
hot
you really
pocket
want to
a
go to the
duck.
bathroom all the time,
What do I know? I was called a caveman.
Yeah, well, I've been called worse. Lauren
It's
says, I believe Amy mentioned she basically didn't sleep for a period of 2 years at one point. I can relate. So,
Yep.
Aaron says, you can never cause an accident when you are the accident. I don't know. That sounds like a backhanded insult to me. I don't know about that. Aaron might be looking to
I've
buy.
only
Butter
been in
Woman,
accidents
Butter
I'm
Woman
not
would
winning.
never insult Bacon Woman.
And
When I'm-
superheroes. Now there you have now you know what? Now you're talking. Now there's some carnivore superheroes there. Butter Woman and Bacon Woman. That's yeah. There you
My
go.
worst accidents when I wasn't moving.
she's got some pretty good Avengers out there. So.
Yeah, by the way, Rick, I'm waiting on your picture because we need Duckman with his pet
can't get-
iguana.
My
Yeah,
camera is crap.
Duckman and
It's so
Iguana
blurry.
Boy. I could just imagine Milton like wearing a cape, you know.
Milton, the sidekick. The Black
Russ
Panther.
should send me his Avenger.
Well, Milton is,
I'm
what he looks
Avengerless,
like.
my dear. I'm Avenger free. Cindy is here. Hello there. Cindy, it's very good to see you. I said hi to Holly. Everybody's gonna call. Are you talking
Crash.
about Crash?
Crash.
Crash, Amy. Oh man. Susan said, Russ, how did the racing go after the meetup in Columbus? Sorry, couldn't come. I was tired, had to drive to Dayton. I totally understand. Yeah, a few folks came out, Adam and his boys, and Jen and Ashley and Ed and can't remember. We went to the races because I've they race live horse racing in Columbus during the summer. So after dinner, we went down to the track to the clubhouse and watched a few races, did some gambling. I didn't do any gambling, but everybody else did. I think they all lost. But it was definitely fun. We had a good time. But you know what? We have a good time no matter what we're doing, where we're going. We drank about 5 pitchers of club soda and, and just made fun of each other. Dr. Nelson was there too. Yeah, we just basically made fun of each other and drank club soda and had a good time. So yeah, it was fun. Sorry you couldn't make it. Maybe it'll be a regular thing if they do a meetup in the summertime between May and September is when the track is open there. So there you go. Yes, I had fun. Let's see, we got here. Who says I like the backdrop, Amy? Is that stones or something here? If I take the
It's just stones with some greenery.
Yeah,
It's like a
let's like it.
old-fashioned like bistro.
Yeah. Jimmy says Russ can never offend me. He's awesome, and the reason my old self stays up past night on Thursday nights. Give me some time, Jiffy. Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge, beloved? I would never dream such a thing. And I am so glad you stay up past 9 o'clock to hang out with us. We appreciate you. The show about nothing. We just hang out, talk about each other.
Actually, the backdrop I love is Rick's. That's a cool backdrop.
Me too.
Really?
Hey, rustic 80s look there.
Yeah, it's like it's like a crazy library or something.
Yeah, Funkin' Wagnalls. That's the Funkin' Wagnalls background is what that is.
That's what it is. And don't forget,
Yes, yeah. This segment is brought to you by Funkin' Wagnalls.
Oh my god, it's movable.
Yes, it's like there you go.
An interactive background.
Yeah, if you want to know anything about 1973, you have the library right there behind you. Anything you want to know, 1973 edition, Funkin' Wagnalls' finest. Terry Sue, hello there, beloved. She says, I'm watching you guys on Roku. My husband asked, who are these people? I think I've heard that. That's a Jerry said, who are these people? I said, just a gaggle of carnivores. A gaggle. Yes, that's right.
So
We're
we're
a
a bunch
gang.
of geese.
Yeah, we're a gang. Because so yes, we're committing assault and battery on meat everywhere. Keith says, "Oh my God, did I actually make it before it ended?" No, this is your imagination, Keith. You're just dreaming. It's over. Yes, welcome, brother. Glad you're here, hanging out with us. We're doing just doing what we do, having fun, enjoying each other.
The old telephone there.
Yes, Rick's got everything in there.
Is that push button or is that the dial?
Oh no, that's rotary, my friend.
Oh,
Did he say push?
Rotor-
Oh, stand by and witness. Behold the majesty.
don't have-
One of those, yeah.
He doesn't have like a backdrop. He has a museum.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, you bring a teenager in there and tell him to call and order a pizza to have a nervous breakdown. I'm
I'm surprised you don't charge admission.
phone and get on the app. Yes, that's exactly. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
The Rick Museum.
Graceful Lily is here. She says, hello, everyone. Hello there, beloved. Glad to see you in here with us tonight. Just hanging out, doing what we do on a Tuesday. Amy loves Lewis's cats.
Yeah, they're cute cats. I only met 5 of them, but they're cute.
Lori says, I got a clean bill of health for my homeopath today. She says, I'm aging backwards. I said, that's the plan. That is wonderful. We'll give that a round of applause. Yeah, 3 cheers for aging backwards. So she's now 87, ladies and gentlemen. She's down from 90. She's working her way. I'm just kidding. She is not 87. That is not true. That is a joke.
You know, the funny thing is, everybody copies my microphone. I see so many live streams, they have a picture of my microphone on there.
Hey, if something works.
I don't know. I must be a trendsetter. There you go. She's got the coffee cup microphone.
Mine's hot pink. I didn't copy.
That's a coffee cup microphone? Really?
I just got this microphone. I don't have the cool, awesome 50s microphone there.
I just broke
I'm not evolved enough to have a microphone, so you know.
Oh, good night, Cindy. She just popped in to say hi. I'm so glad you did. She just got home from bowling. Got to get some stuff done.
I can't wait till I start my bowling lanes.
Yeah, we were just talking about bowling. You have a great night, too. I love that. Yes, Susan says we have a track in Dayton. Yes, that's the same thing in Souda Downs in Columbus. It's all pacers and trotters. And they race a circuit. They race in Dayton from September to December. Then they go down to Lebanon, just about 30 miles down the road from January till May. Then they go to Columbus from May to September. So, yeah. I think they have some thoroughbred tracks in northern Ohio.
I got some of those too, Rick.
Sure.
Yes.
You know how it is with us computer people. Milton's trying to help me.
I thought maybe that was Milton's toy there.
Nah, it's a power supply out of my phone system. I got to fix it. I found my PC card that I can analyze it.
No, it's Rick's toy.
Yeah. Well, that's how I dial my rotary phone. I can't dial any rotary phones until I fix my phone system.
Milton holds it up and Rick plays with it.
I have to use a touch tone phone.
I guess Lori had insomnia. Insomnia is pretty much gone. I get a little sleep when I stay up late because I insist on getting up early for Mitch regardless. Just have to nap on those days. You know, some people don't need as much sleep. I'm like that myself. 6 hours or so, I'm good. I get it from my dad. My dad doesn't sleep that that much. He gets a good night's sleep with 6 hours or so. I'm much the same way. I don't. I fall asleep pretty quick and get a good deep sleep, and I'm not one of those. I can't unless I'm sick. Now, if I'm sick, I sleep like a newborn. I mean, I can sleep for 24 hours straight when I'm sick, but otherwise, yeah, 6, maybe 7 if I'm really tired, and then I got things to do.
I don't have a cool backdrop. Mine's just toy tractors.
Ah. Everybody's got a different backdrop.
And of course, on this side, this is the, I don't know if y'all see it. This is the organization, Christian-based organization. I go on the mission trips
Oh,
to
There you go.
build homes.
Danny says Rick's microphone reminds me of Kermit the Frog. Do we have a resident Kermit the Frog expert here? Jersey Tom, what would Kermit say if he saw that microphone?
Yay!
There you go.
Kermit the Frog here.
Hi, my name is Kermit Frog, and I really, really like that microphone.
There you have it. Where else can you get this kind of quality entertainment, ladies and gentlemen? It's only on the Keto Cookout, Tuesday nights at 8:30. Come get these jokes.
you're right.
Yeah, let's see Chafee do that. Yeah, do that, Chafee. Yeah, let's see your Kermit the Frog, brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would laugh if that got me onto Chafee's channel.
Yeah, you don't want none of this, man. All that learning, all that education, all that doctoring. Yeah, we got Kermit the Frog impressions, brother. That's right. And yeah, that's right.
See what happens
No
if you go
more.
carnivore? Just kidding.
Shout out to Doc Chafee. That's my guy. I need to catch up with him. It's been a while. Let's see here. He says Rod Stewart was always copying Rick's microphone. Corey Hart too. Yes. Anybody else from the 70s? Yeah. Hey, that's all right. Hey, that ain't the Star Search microphone. That ain't the Ed McMahon Star Search microphone there. He's got that one too.
Still got that one.
I know.
I mean, I was born in the 70s. Does that count?
It does.
Oh, that's funny.
Nope,
Then he
don't-
says, I used to own 2 retired standardbred racehorses. Yes, standardbreds make very good pets after their racing career. They're kind of a smaller breed, so they're not super gigantic, and they're very docile. They get along. A few of them are mean, but not very many. Just a great breed for pets after their racing career is over. George says, here in England, I do a bit of work for my local thoroughbred stables. I research pedigrees of horses we're thinking of buying. Yeah, there you go. Yes, I am a standardbred guy. I've owned standardbred horses for almost 30 years now. And so, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I grew up in a town where racing was big and kind of got bit by the bug. I used to work at the racetrack for a couple of years until I got banned. There's a story behind that I won't tell on the air. But yeah, I threatened bodily harm to a customer that tried to steal my money. Yes, that's a true story. But that's in my past. I'm much more calm now since I've changed my diet. There you go. There's a Ed McMahon Star Search microphone. Right.
Well, I never had racing horses, but I grew up with quarter horses.
Yeah. Well, they race. Quarter horses are interesting. They race generally like 600 yards in a straight line. They're like super sprinters. And they race them in Texas and California and lots of other places. It's just pretty good, Thomas. I used to do Grover.
Super Grover.
Let's see here. Jeffrey says she remembers everything. Keith says he uses a Shure 56. Is yours a 55 or a 44 or a 2?
This is a 55S.
There you go. Keith is right.
This one is also Shure, but I don't remember. It's a Unidyne B. No, Milton. We like Shure microphones here.
Yes, this is a Shure. If you quantum leap to the 20th century, I think this is a Shure 57.
What's that, a 50?
That's in 7B or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he got the expensive one. I got the cheap one. The $5 yard sale mic.
Yes, nothing but the best for my subscribers. That's right. It's all for you, folks. It's all for you. Mortgage my house, all so you can hear me clearly.
I think this originally came from a Burger King, believe it or not.
Yeah, that would make sense because they can't understand anything you say when you're on it. It's like, just like the Burger King drive-through.
They had a gooseneck that threaded in here, and I put this cable on it. That's what they had. I think it was from the Burger King. I picked it out of the garbage like 40 years ago.
Retired Rick, good to see you. Coming in on the tail end.
I don't know if y'all can see that. That was my last time I was riding horses. This was like 2004.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, pacers and trotters, you can saddle them up and all that stuff, but they generally pace and trot. We sell a lot of them to the Amish country when they're not good enough to race. They pull Amish buggies because the harness that they race in is the same harness that pulls the buggies, so they're already broken to the harness.
They still have Amish.
Oh yeah, there's a big Amish community in Ohio and Pennsylvania, and
they can't survive in Florida.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a population somewhere.
There used to be, but the heat got them all out of here. They can't survive without electricity.
Oh, well, some of them I think are doing a little bootleg stuff too, because some of them have cell phones and stuff. It's
Well, they had the Mennonites. They drove Cadillacs and they had everything, electricity and plenty of money.
We have a big Amish community here in Indiana, in Napanee, over by where I live.
There's a big Amish community just about 7 miles east of where I live.
Need to make our own version of the Amish, the carnivore Amish.
But then they run this donut shop where we live, right?
They almost always have bakeries.
They make Amish crack donuts. There are these powdered donuts that will, if you eat one of them, it's going to give you the heart attack Rick's always talking about.
Yeah.
That's why all the older Amish are fat.
Probably increase your diabetes by like 10-fold. So.
Yeah, they always have bakeries and stuff. There's always pies and cookies and cakes and stuff like that. They sell a lot of them.
We have an Amish thing here. The Pennsylvania Amish.
Sandy says, yes, they can, Rick. We have Amish here with the horses. She lives in Lake City, and that's the kind of communities they're not gonna be near the big cities. They like to be out in the hinterlands.
They can't live in Florida without air conditioning. You'll die here.
Well, I don't know about that. Air conditioning has only been around for about 70 years. What did they do for the first?
They left in the summer. The winter.
Yeah.
The Floridians migrated north, and then in the wintertime, they migrated back home in the winter.
That's right.
Believe it or not, there are people that don't have air conditioning. Do you know that in city, like the code, you don't have to provide air conditioning? You have to provide heat.
Yep.
But you don't have to provide air conditioning, like if you have rental property and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Our schools didn't have air conditioning.
Yeah. Fans. Get your old school fan and some ice. Yeah. Yeah, it would be miserable. It's hard to believe. It's hard to think of life without these amenities that we have. Like remember, it's crazy when I think back as a kid, like having no internet and stuff like that, and the kind of stuff we did for fun versus kids now. I mean, it's like literally, it's almost like being on a different universe. You know, and they're like, so let's see here. Retired Rick says, I always make the best donuts. Yeah.
Donuts are something I do, not eat.
Jimmy says, so Amy, you are in the Midwest. I was admiring your stone wall. Jimmy says, Russ, what Avenger would you want to be? Amy makes cool ones. I would not trust Amy to make anything for me because I know the hatred for the Buckeyes that she has, and yeah. I can already tell you. She probably had, listen, she'd have me in some kind of pink tutu. Yeah, with an afro. I'd be a mix between Richard Simmons and Link from the Mod Squad. Yeah, I cannot trust her to make anything like that for me. Nope, can't do it. Yeah. I have to have full editorial, discretion on anything. Like, yeah, she'd be lying to me. Oh, it looks so good. Don't you think it's grown? This is wonderful.
Actually, I would have made one nice, but you just gave me some really good ideas.
Yeah. I didn't give you anything. I know.
I really want to see this one.
Yeah, I know the corrupt mind of the Irish. I know what kind of devil. I know what kind of hatred you Irish have for. Yeah, I know what the level of hate in you, lady. I know. You and your mask and all your stuff. Yeah.
It's really getting it on the other side of the river tonight.
Oh my goodness. All right. And on that note, you like to leave them laughing. Once again, we have fulfilled our contractual obligations to the family. I appreciate you guys so much for being here with us. Hopefully we made you laugh and smile a little bit, take a little bit of lighten the load. You're having a bad week so far, but it'll get better. But as always, we want to wish you all the best. Keep your carbs low, keep your proteins and fats high, and we'll see you next Tuesday on the Keto Cookout.